Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. I hope you all doing well, enjoying your trading, and are ready for this week. So I hope last week was pretty good for all of you. Nice setup was there last week, and I hope you guys took those setups. So if anyone want to join for group training or for one-on-one training, just head to the techtradingacademy.com. Choose the level whichever you want and join us. So in group training you're gonna have a membership which is unlimited period of time. So within that group training you're gonna have the access to trade setup, daily meetings, and educational stuff, all those things with trade setups. And one-on-one training you will have almost 30 sessions one-on-one with me, and every session gonna be for 1 hour up to almost 6 weeks. All right, so if you still want more information, just head to the techtradingacademy.com homepage and fill the inquiry form and send that form to me for further information. All right, so if you are looking to follow me on social side, just simply head to the ideas which I have just posted on TV, and click on the idea and just check the signature box. Click on the idea and check the signature box. You're gonna see all social links over there for updates: website, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Telegram. So try to follow me on all these links for setups and for updates. Okay, so let's move on for this week. All right, so a dollar index, you all know that in longer term we are looking for the dollar index to go back up, reversal, go back up. This move, go back up, hit the top or form new high. All right, so for buy setup you need to watch continuation formation at this area before you start to add longer term positions on the dollar index. So head and shoulder formation, so similar pattern, similar structure, everything is just same which I have just shown you last week. All right, so for this week, same like the previous week. So it is slightly short-term bullish, trying to keep pushing for upside for very short-lived. All right, so make sure if you are buying the dollar index, you are buying it carefully. All right, so it is struggling for upside. You guys can see that. All right, so for buy, at least you need to watch for correction, bigger correction before you go for that trade. All right, so this correction at this area before you buy. So we are looking for it to drop, reversal. We are looking for a reversal. Drop aggressively, give us a correction, and test that bottom again. All right, so we are looking for this trade, same trade, the trade which I was showing you last week, same trade. So currently it is pushing for short term, very small trade. If you guys trade on lower time frame, so just watch for another correction and go for short term buy, very short-lived trades. All right, so you see that these corrections, short-term correction, short-term correction, short-term correction, another short-term correction, and go for short-term buy. Very small trade, but at the end look for it to reverse back to the bottom. Once price gonna confirm that we are having correction for more upside, we're gonna buy. All right, when we're gonna see that wave, we will decide either price needs either price gonna continue for upside, or this wave is going to be deeper, breaking the previous low. Okay, so far you guys need to look for this trade this week. Okay, stronger sell, first impulse from top, and join that first impulse. So Euro USD is quite similar like that. Euro USD is also pushing for short term to the downside. I have explained this pair last week as well. So for downside, you guys need to look for a bigger correction and then drop. Alright, so short term, it is just keep pushing for upside within that wedge, very short lived. So first impulse, aggressive breakup, first impulse, buy that, correction, add more, and keep buying for up to the 120, 122 areas. Okay, so short term, it is just keep pushing for upside. Make sure you trade carefully for the downside. All right, so short term, these are the short term trades, very, very small trades. Okay, so first impulse, aggressive move, correction, buy more, correction, buy more, and this wave. Okay, once price is going to complete that wave, we're going to consider either that wave is a corrective, we are having more downside, or your USD is going to hit the 125 area again. All right, so short term trade, correction back within that wedge, and small trade with the previous trend. Okay, correction, and that trade, short term trade, similar like that, or like this trade. All right, or like that trade, small trade. So dollar chief, yeah, you all know that. What is this? Let me show you guys structure. What is the structure we are having on the the dollar chief? Yeah, not on the Euro USD. Let me show you the bigger structure. Yeah, so dollar, euro dollar is forming the wedge and breaking down, and the DXY is doing the same. Okay, so on dollar chief, this is what's happening over there. All right, so you all can see that currently we are having correction. Okay, we don't have stronger sell over there currently. We are having correction. Okay, so what it can do, it can slightly break up and can drop again. So we are not looking for this trade anymore currently. All right, we are not looking for that trade. I have shown you last week as well this chart. We are looking for it to drop back to the bottom, give us a big drop. So currently the strength we are having on the dollar pair is because of the Fed rate decision, which is just coming next month, 13th of June. Because of that, all dollar pairs are pricing in. Once we're gonna see that even gonna pass, we're gonna see again sell on the dollar. All right, okay, so short term price can go back up, can test that top again, double top, yeah, and look for sell. So this correction needs to get bigger. All right, this correction needs to get bigger. Okay, at least at that top and this area, and look for it to break down aggressively. All right, so don't look for it to go back up. We are not looking for this trade. We are not looking for breakup. So look for double top. If you are already into that trade, that's okay. If not, double top and break down. Okay, so big drop gonna be over there on this pair. Big money on the dollar chief. Go down. So it's already off. It's already off. Where you are having that? Not sure where you are having. So it's already off, Jonathan. So, all right, so big drop, big trade like that wave. Camera is already off, Jonathan. I'm not sure where you are having my image. All right, okay, thank you. So a dollar yen. Let me. No, dollar chief is, we are not looking for the dollar chief to go back up. Okay, so a small move can appear over there, which I have just shown you. That should be a correction on 4-hour time frame, and once that correction gonna finish, just look for it to drop. All right, just look for it to drop. It is struggling for upside. So let's look at the pound chief first, and then we're gonna look at the dollar again and the others. All right, so I hope you guys are holding this trade. Yeah, from top weekly chart, you all remember this chart. Yeah, it is doing so far doing pretty good. All right, so big drop on this pair. Yeah, so far doing good. And you all remember the next update. What is the next update on this chart? Okay, so correction is just not coming over there. Yeah, it is just keep pushing for the downside. Small correction on lower time frame like 1 hour, just forming over there and keep breaking down. Okay, so at least you guys need to see bigger correction on 4-hour time frame, as I said last week. Yeah, so something like that correction, or bigger one like that correction before you go for that trade. All right, so even you can trade on that short-term correction for short-term buy for this week. When next correction gonna complete, look for it to continue for more downside. All right, so this pair is quite similar like the Bitcoin. If you are following me on the Bitcoin chart, okay, give us a correction and then continuation. So I hope you guys are still holding your short positions from top. All right, so it was a good setup, very nice, big drop. So for short-term buy is possible. Make sure you trade carefully for short-term buy on the pound chief. All right, so one more drop and correction back to that top. Yeah, so it can keep pushing for upside at the current price. You can short-term buy for that trade. All right, and once price is going to complete that correction, look for it to continue to the downside. Yeah. Okay, so watch for this kind of behavior once price is going to form new low, right, for buy. Okay, so like this, stronger buy, correction, back to that area, back to that trend line, bigger correction, and then drop. All right, so don't look for these small trades. This is not worth taking. If you're going to look for that small trade, you can end up with loss. Okay, so short-term buy, and then once you're going to see bigger correction, look for it to sell. So euro pound. Okay, all right, so this trade, yeah, this trade I'm showing you again. Yeah, last week I have shown you that trade, buy setup, correction, and breakup. So price is not breaking. Yeah, still we are within that correction. So still you are having one more buy setup on the euro pound. Okay, so currently price is not breaking that top, going down again. Okay, so this setup for this week. All right, so let it complete the correction. The bearish wave, short-term sell was there, which I have just shown in my update. All right, so this setup for this week. Okay, look for buy once price is going to form new low. You see that lower low? Yeah, another lower low at this area, and then buy this trade for this week. Okay, so price still within correction. Once you're going to see that people are buying the euro dollar, euro pound going to go back up. Okay, so the bigger structure, you all know that what is the bigger structure on the euro pound. Okay, so complete that corrective uptrend wave, corrective bullish wave at this area. Okay, so like these previous waves. All right, and then give us again sell from that top. Okay, so you are looking for this trade this week, same like the previous week. So dollar yen. Okay, so there is still an opportunity for buy on the dollar yen. If you guys remember this chart last week, and I have asked you to look for aggressive sell or correction. Yes, one more up. You can look for that short-term buy for one more up and then drop. All right, so if you remember the last week, I have shown you two types of behavior, price action at the top on the dollar yen. If stronger sell is just coming, you can join that sell. If stronger sell is not coming, corrective sell is just coming over there, look for short term buy. All right, so you all remember this chart. We were looking for buy from the bottom. All right, so this wave is about to finish. Okay, this wave is about to finish, this wave. Now what you guys need to look for, this short term buy, and don't go for that trade and look for it to go down. All right, look for it to go down, drop back within this bigger flag. All right, so wave like that wave. All right, that wave. Where? At this area. So currently, is it ready to go for this trade? Yes, you have to keep eye. Currently, it is not. You have to keep eye on the drop. I will show you what you need to look for on lower time frame, because the wave is about to finish the bigger time frame. So we can see one more drop. All right, we can see one more drop on the dollar yen. Okay, so this is the bigger structure, longer term structure, right? Similar like the euro pound. I have just shown you the euro pound chart. Yeah, this pattern is quite similar like the euro pound. This is on bigger time frame. Euro pound is on lower time frame, like 4 hour, but pattern is just same. Both patterns are same. Yeah, so on euro pound we are having that wave. Yeah, we are having that wave. So this is the bigger, longer term structure. What you guys need to look for. All right, so let me show you what price did and what I was showing you last week. This is the pattern. All right, this is the longer term bigger structure, and that's what price has just done over there. Okay, you see that it was rising, correction, rising, correction, rising. Yeah, another correction, rising, correction, rising. Okay, you see that? That's what I was asking you to look for before you go for short last week. All right, so you're gonna see either correction for one more up move, or you're gonna see stronger sell. So stronger sell, you can join that sell. All right, so for this week, this pair gonna be crucial. Yeah, you have a setup on this pair. Okay, you have a setup. All right, so you see that correction which is just getting slightly bigger over there. This correction needs to be slightly much bigger. It has completed almost 50% before you go for short. Let this correction get bigger. Okay, couple of more 4-hour bars. Once this correction gonna get bigger, then look for it to break down for downside. All right, correction is just appearing over there. This correction, before you go for this trade, this correction needs to get slightly bigger, and then look for this breakdown, sell that breakdown for that trade. Okay, all right, so what is the what you need to look for? Bigger correction before you go for short. All right, if you don't see that bigger correction, then there is a buy setup, this buy setup. Okay, price gonna go back up, gonna test that top, or gonna test this trend line. Okay, so there is a setup for both directions. So you need to understand that where you need to look for, where you need to get in. Okay, so I will show you a clue. Just watch for that clue, watch for that signal. If you see that signal for buy, just simply buy. If you don't see that signal and you see a bigger correction, start to sell the dollar yen. Okay, so what we are not looking for, we are not looking for this move currently. We are looking for that wave this week. Okay, that's our trade, the trade we are looking for. But we can change our view if correction is going to get bigger. Okay, so now let me show you pattern. Maybe you guys remember that. We have traded on that pattern before as well. All right, so that bottom, we can see one more drop on lower time frame, yeah, rather than the bigger correction. One more drop, that bottom, and this buy setup. Okay, so what you guys need to look for, go to the dollar chief chart. Go to the 4-hour time frame. Click on this chart. And here we are having the same pattern again. All right. Okay, so same pattern, same setup I'm showing you on the dollar yen for buy. Okay, so what is your clue for buy? This is the move you guys need to look for from bottom, yeah, from this bottom. Okay, if you see that, read that on 15-minute time frame, buy. If you don't see that, correction is going to get bigger, look for it to break down. All right, so same setup again on dollar yen. All right, so we are looking for it to go back up, the dollar yen. All right, on lower time frame, you guys can see one more drop back to the bottom. All right, so one more drop back to the bottom and look for it to rise aggressively from the bottom. If you don't see that one more drop, let the price rise aggressively, watch for correction and buy. All right, so there is a setup on the dollar yen, so keep eye. You guys can get that setup this week. All right, so basically this is the bigger structure we are looking for. All right, so this move, bigger correction, drop, yeah, stronger buy it from this bottom, yeah, keep at that bottom and go back up. I hope you guys understand what you need to look for before you go for that trade. All right, so Aussie dollar, US dollar, you all know that what we were looking for on the Aussie dollar, US dollar, yeah, we were looking for it to reverse back. All right, this is the structure we were looking for. Price is just testing the bottom. There is a short-term sell. Okay, there is a short-term sell. You guys needs to look for that short-term sell this week. Yeah, so price can break down that flag. All right, put stop behind that. All right, watch for this breakdown, that trade, and once price is gonna form new low, reversal again. All right. Okay, if this wave is going to be corrective, not going to test that bottom. All right, then watch this ABC move and then buy. All right, so one more drop back to the bottom is possible. We are looking for that, how you can get into that trade. All right, so this pair, this setup is similar like if you guys remember the chart. Normally I don't share that much stuff in the weekly market outlook, but showing you so that you guys can understand, those who are following me since very long. All right, so what I have shown you last week, if you guys remember, at this part of the chart, yeah, correct, impulse, correction, and that was your trade. Okay, so price slightly went above that impulse, tested that top and broken down aggressively. Okay, so same setup is there on the Aussie dollar, US dollar. Okay, so this flag, one more up move, test that top, break down aggressively like that, or break down at the current price aggressively for the downside. Okay, same setup like the euro yen. Okay, so within that correction, we can see one more up move. That one more up move, that gonna give you a good entry, good place to go for a shot. Stop behind that and watch for it to drop aggressively. Okay, if not going to drop aggressively, watch for this ABC move and take off your profit and buy. Okay, so we can see one more drop. Highly likely we're gonna see more drop. So look for breakdown, get down. Okay, this is gonna be the trade I'm showing you. Okay, at this area. You see that similar formation? Okay, so similar trade you guys are gonna see at this area. Yeah, on breakdown. Yeah, so better to look for entry once price is gonna test that high. Okay, if price is not going to test that, look for stronger breakdown. Then join the sell, and then buy again from the bottom. All right, so longer term perspective is same. Give us one more drop. Yeah, and go back up for longer term. So basically it's all about the Fed rate, the CN. Because of that, we are having strength on the dollar, but after that event we're gonna see reversal on these pairs. We're gonna see reversal. Dollar gonna start to lose its value after that. Okay, so same setup here on the Kiwi dollar. Yeah, longer term, you guys know that. What is the longer term? Yeah, go back up. I have shown you last week as well. Go back up. Very simple. That wave, all right? Go back up. So there is a short-term setup. You guys can consider that setup. Breakdown, yeah? This flag breakdown, test the bottom. Give us a short-term sell. I have shown you that trade last week as well, yeah? Complete that move and go back up. All right, so what you guys need to look for, watch this area for sell, yeah? Okay. This area, stronger sell, breakdown, continuation, put stop behind that, yeah, behind this, the impulsive moves. Okay, and completion of that correction, yeah, continuation. Yeah, so that kind of trade you guys are looking for at this area, continuation. Okay, so buy setup is currently not there. If you are looking for buy, price needs to be aggressive or upside. Price is not aggressive or upside. All right, so if it is going to take off currently, let it take off, aggressive move, which we are not anticipating, correction, and then you guys can look for buy. So this is secondary. We are not looking for currently for that. We are looking for this correction to complete, break down, complete that next wave, test that bottom, and give us first impulse from the bottom and keep pushing for upside. All right, so keep it simple. One more drop. Dollar CAD slightly changed. All right, so went up, slightly changed, went up. So this is clearly giving us a clue that those two pairs gonna drop. All right, because it has broken up that triangle which I was showing you last week. All right, so went up and broken up that top. Okay, so that pair clearly showing us that those two pairs gonna break down, Kiwi dollar and Aussie dollar. So watch for those two trades for downside. Okay, so the bigger structure is same again. Longer term is a drop. All right, so this is the wave we are looking for. Okay, so it can slightly push up the way it is just doing. If so, again look for sell from the top again. Okay, this wave drop, big drop. You guys remember, I think you guys remember the bigger structure which I have just shown you couple of weeks ago. Yeah, so same structure, same pattern is same, everything is just same. So you need to be bearish on this pair for longer term. All right, so same structure, you see that same pattern, same structure. Okay, so this big drop, so prices just keep pushing for upside for short term, forming a correction is just keep pushing for upside. It can do that. It can keep pushing for upside because it has just violated the previous impulsive area. All right, so for buy for this trade, at least you need to see something bigger correction before you go for that trade. Okay, if you don't see that correction, don't buy at the current price. Watch for aggressive sell, correction, and start to sell. All right, so first impulse on lower time frame, like the dollar yen, first impulse, correction. We have seen that first impulse at this area. We were looking for this flag to break down, but flag not breaking down, and was just keep pushing for upside. Okay, so aggressive sell, first impulse, correction, start to sell. Yeah, for buy you need to watch a correction before you buy. Okay, correction at least on 4-hour time frame before you buy. So we are not looking for buy, we are looking for only sell on the dollar CAD. So make sure you trade carefully for upside. All right, so euro yen, I hope you guys already into that trade. Yeah, I have shown you last week that sell, if you remember that. So we were looking for a change in pattern formation. We haven't got that pattern. Price has just broken down. All right, so if you guys remember that, I was showing you last week sell setup at this area. Yeah, this sell and then up. So sell was very, very aggressive. So no point at all to go for long on the euro yen. So let me show you chart. All right, so you see that how this bigger structure is just developing over there. We have seen that bigger correction. All right, that bigger correction, and price was just breaking down. Okay, here we were looking for a change in pattern. We were looking for expanding triangle. So slightly price changed last week. Yeah, so we were looking for correction at this area for upside. So we haven't got the correction. We got the correction for downside. That's what I was showing you last week, correction for downside. Okay, at this area, correction for downside. So there is no setup on the euro yen currently. There is no setup on the euro yen currently. Okay, but I will show you what you guys need to look for. Okay, so this dropped last week. All right, so there is no setup right now, but setup can appear over there. Okay, so what you guys need to look for longer term point of view, correction at this area. All right, before you start to sell the euro yen for longer term to the downside. Okay, so similar correction, like that correction, and then there's going to be a continuation to the downside. Okay, so you can look for that trade for this week, buy on the euro yen. All right, so make sure when you are trading on the euro yen for buy, you are trade carefully. All right, when you are buying the euro yen, make sure you buy the euro yen carefully. Why? Because the trend is downside. Okay, you see that trend is downside, falling aggressively. Yep. So before you get a buy setup over there, make sure you see some signs over there from the bottom. I mean, trade carefully for upside. Buy carefully euro yen for upside. All right. So what you guys need to look for, let me go back to the lower time frame and let me show you what you need to look for that correction for buy. All right, so you guys see these corrections. Okay, this is basically a trend for the downside correction. This is the trend. Yeah, another correction, trend, another correction, and trend. Okay, so if you are going to see another correction, okay, they're going to be a short-term sell. Okay, if you see that correction, they're going to be a short-term sell, and once price is going to form new low, watch for the first impulse and buy for the bigger correction. Yeah, the correction which I have just shown you, bigger time frame. Okay, so you can watch for that first impulse at the current price as well. Okay, if you see that first impulse is just appearing over there. Buy, correction, more upside. Back to that top. All right, if you don't see first impulse, price is going to give you another correction, short-term trade to the downside, that trade. Yeah, you keep taking those trades for short-term with the previous trend. Very small trade, that trade, yeah, that trade, another short-term sell. All right, for buy, if you see the first impulse, buy. Okay, first impulse currently is not there. Prices just keep pushing for the downside. Okay, so that's what you need to look for trade setup on the euro yen. Okay, this kind of correction, guys, at this area. Okay, so I'm showing you almost same setup, the setup which I was showing you at this area when price was testing that bottom. Okay, that, you know, impulsive move, give us a bigger correction. I have just shown you the updates. Okay, this first impulse, correction, and that trade. Yeah, so you can buy once you're going to see that. All right, make sure you trade carefully because buy going to be against the trend. All right, so when we're going to see bigger correction, then we're going to start to sell it again, the euro yen, for longer term to the downside. You guys know that what is the bigger wave, the way we were looking for. Let me look at the chart. This is the December chart. All right, so currently we are having that wave. All right, this wave is just appearing over there. Euro yen and euro CAD. All right, so look for buy on the euro CAD. Look for buy, short-term buy. And once price is going to complete that correction, you guys know that what is the bigger structure, yeah? On bigger structure, we are selling the euro CAD from top. Okay, we are looking for the euro CAD to keep pushing for the downside. Okay, so here we are looking for correction and more drop, continuation. Yeah, continuation. So short-term buy. And once price is going to complete that correction, you can start to look for it to break down for one more move. All right, that correction is just appearing over there. A couple of more bars. All right, so you see that this correction needs to complete. Yeah, so short-term buy going to be over there. Very, very short-term buy. All right, short-term buy and then continuation to the downside. Okay, so when you can start to look for buy on the euro CAD. Okay, you can look for buy when price is going to break up that trend. Okay, this trend breaking up aggressively, correction, and go back up. All right. Okay, if we are not having stronger buy from the bottom and prices just keep forming the correction and just keep selling the euro CAD for one more drop. All right, so the short-term buy, I was showing short-term sell early in the morning meeting. Yeah, this sell set I was showing. Okay, but for that sell setup, we need to see correction. Okay, correction. Yeah, so buy setup close to this low. All right, this short-term move. Yeah, if we're not gonna see that short-term sell, basically it is a very, very corrective structure. So trading within these areas carry risk. If you guys are comfortable, you can trade on these corrective areas. If you guys are not comfortable, then simply let the bigger correction complete and simply look for sell. Okay, so correction, 15-minute correction, short-term buy. It is very difficult to trade on these ranges when price is very, having corrective structures. If you are comfortable, you can trade. You know how to trade, you can trade. If you don't know how to trade, just simply ignore that. Let the price complete that correction and look for continuation. Okay, so watch for this correction for buy, for that trade, and for short-term sell, this bigger correction. Yeah, slightly bigger one. Back to that bottom and then buy again. EuroCAD. Alright, so CAD Chief, make sure you understand before you trade these two pairs. Yeah, CAD Chief and EuroCAD. Okay, so your trade is this, yeah? This is your trade. Okay, so when you are trading on that wave on CAD Chief, make sure you are not selling the EuroCAD at the same time. Okay, so if you are selling the CAD Chief, make sure you are not selling the EuroCAD. All right, make sure you are buying the EuroCAD at that time. Otherwise, you're gonna trade against your own trades. Yeah, once you're gonna see buy here, let me show you. Maybe some of you guys are new and not sure what I'm talking about. All right, so what we were looking for on 11th of March, buy on the CAD Chief. And what we were looking for on the EuroCAD from top. Yeah, 10th of March. You see that? 10th of March, and that the CAD Chief chart is the 11th of March. All right, so sell at the same time. Okay, so make sure you don't trade against your own trade. So if you are selling the CAD Chief, make sure you are buying the EuroCAD at the same time. Yeah, don't take sell on the CAD Chief and don't take sell on the EuroCAD at the same time. Okay, so on the CAD Chief, correction is just forming over there. This correction, yeah. All right, this correction. So slightly bigger, should be slightly bigger, and then continuation. Okay, if not going to get bigger, let it come back, short term buy, come back, that top, sell it again. All right, so for buy, rise aggressively on lower time frame, give you a, let me show you the lower time frame. Okay, currently it is forming a correction and just keep pushing for the downside. You guys can see that. All right. All right, so another correction. Okay, so breakdown. Yeah, couple of more bars, breakdown and continuation. All right, so stronger buy once price gonna complete that next wave. Yeah, like that. Okay, aggressive move, correction, buy, short term buy, and sell it again from the top. All right, so what we are looking for, go back up for one more up move. Let me show you the example, guys. You're gonna see clearly over there rather than just trying my arrows. You see that correction? You see that correction? Yeah, you see that bigger correction? Okay, before you see that big fall. All right, that was the start of the fall. Okay, so this is the start of the fall. Yeah, you need to see this. Yeah, this correction. Yeah, that correction. Okay, at this area, that correction. And then drop. Okay, you can trade on this way for short-term buy before you start to sell the CAD Chief for longer term to the downside. I'll try my best. If I'll see that correction has just completed, I'll post that chart for you guys. All right, so pound yen. Hope you guys took that trade last week. All right, so what was the trade? That was the trade. All right, so I was showing you this flag breakdown since very, very long. Okay, showing you sell setup from this area. Yeah, showing you sell setup from that top. And I was asking you to look for this flag. Once price gonna break down that flag, this bigger daily flag, you guys need to watch a correction under that flag before you trade for next wave. All right, so I hope you guys took that trade, took some money on that trade. So what is next? Yeah, I haven't posted charts since a couple of times. I will try my best to post. Actually, there is a lot of, people are just keep posting their charts on the TV regardless of the potential, just for the sake of views. Yeah, so you're gonna see quantity over there on the TV, not quality. Quality is not there. People are just keep updating their charts after a couple of hours. Yeah, they are just keep keep posting. I mean, they are just changing their views after a couple of hours. So I mean, if they are looking for buy and after a couple of hours they are looking for sell on the same chart, yeah, keep changing their views after a couple of hours, regardless of the potential, regardless of the understanding, what price is doing, what market is doing, and just for the sake of views, nothing else, just for staying on top. That's it, regardless of the potential. All right, so let's move on to the chart, guys. Okay, so we are looking for that trade. Okay, we are looking for that trade, but before you trade on that move, you guys need to watch price action at this area. Okay, you guys need to watch for the first impulse. You see that first impulse? That's what you need to watch. Okay, first impulse. We are having a reversal formation over there on lower time frame. Yeah, that reversal formation can break up aggressively for upside. If you see aggressive breakup, just simply buy. Okay, so currently there is no sell setup on the pound yen. If you are going to look for sell setup on the pound yen, make sure you trade carefully. Okay, at least price needs to give you that correction before you trade for downside. You see that correction? You see that correction? Yes, a similar correction before you start to sell the pound yen for the downside. Okay, currently you don't have that correction for this trade. Okay, price is testing the bottom. We are looking for this possible pattern formation like ABC move and then drop. We are looking for that one more up move. Yeah, if price gonna break down that bottom, all right, if price is going to break down that bottom, let's suppose price is going to break down, okay, then we not gonna look for this trade. All right, we're not gonna look for that trade. Then what we're gonna look for, yeah, let's suppose price is going to break down, then we're gonna look for this correction. All right, this correction and then drop, continuation. Yeah, this setup, we're gonna look for that setup at this area. So far you guys need to look for buy rather than the sell. Okay, for buy you need to look for first impulse from the bottom. I'm going to show you lower time frame. Yeah, you know that what is the bigger longer term view on this pair. Let me show you that. All right, this is the bigger longer term view on the pound yen. Basically, we are looking for this big drop, go down, keep pushing for the downside. Okay, keep pushing for the downside. Okay, so here at this part of the chart, we are looking for change in pattern formation within that circle. Give us change. Go back up for one more move. Give us flat formation and then start to drop. Okay, this pattern formation. All right. Okay, go back up. Test that top again. All right, let me draw again. All right, go back up, test that top again, give us that trade, and then start to continue. Okay, so this is our first impulse. Okay, like that. This is your impulse, this is your correction, simple ABC move, that is the continuation. Okay, we are looking for this trade and then drop. Okay, so for that, we are watching price action at this area, watching for the first impulse. All right, now let's look at the lower time frame. All right, so watch for the first impulse at this area. If you see, let me go back to the 15-minute time frame so that you guys can see that clearly. Okay, so you see that correction, another drop, another correction, another drop, another correction, another drop is just happening over there. Okay, as long as price is gonna keep forming these corrections, these kind of corrections, there is no buy setup yet. these kind of correction. Yeah, so another drop is just happening over there. Yeah, another correction. There is no buy setup. Short them sell. Okay, short them drop. All right, short them sell this trade. Very small trade. Okay, so what you guys need to look for from the bottom? First impulse, aggressive move, correction, buy, watch for correction, add more for upside. All right, so I have just shown you last week gold chart. This is similar like to the gold chart. Let me show you on 30-minute time frame so that you guys can see things slightly clearly. All right, so here on pound yen, okay, you see that stronger sell, stronger sell. Okay, so here you can see buy came over there, correction, buy, correction, and gold is just keep pushing for upside. Okay, so you need to look for that aggressive move from the bottom. First impulse, aggressive move, buy, go back up. Okay, if this wave is going to be a correction for one more drop, look for one more drop. All right, I have just shown you in bigger time frame. I hope you guys understand. Just shown you. Okay, currently this is a correction. Yeah, this is a correction for one more drop. Okay, we can see one more drop. So look for buy on the pound yen. Pound dollar, same like the pound yen on this chart as well. All right, so there was a short-term setups on the pound dollar. We were looking for those short-term moves to finish and give us a reversal. Okay, so that's what you need to same behavior you guys need to look for on the pound dollar. Okay, that short-term move just appeared over there. Short-term move appeared over there. Okay, so the bigger longer term perspective is still same like the last week. All right, so that's the bigger structure. All right, same like the last week. Give us a correction for more downside. Correction is not there currently. Yeah, we are having wedge. Okay, give us first impulse, give us correction, go back up. Either way price gonna go, guys. They're gonna be a good trade on the pound dollar. Don't miss this move. Okay, if you already need to be into that trade from top when I was posting that chart from way above at that top. Okay, so same like the pound yen. All right, same like the pound yen. Correction, one more drop. Okay, correction, one more drop. As long as you see these corrections, all right, these corrections, there is one more drop, that drop, that drop, that drop. Okay, one more drop, one more drop. All right, so this is what you guys should not look for. Okay, this is you guys don't need to look for. Okay, what you need to look for? First impulse from the bottom. Once price gonna form new low or at the current price, watch for the first impulse, buy, correction, and continuation to the upside. All right. Okay, so we can see change in pattern formation as well on the pound dollar, guys. But we're gonna consider that later on once we're gonna see that move. All right, so I'm slightly going to show you change in pattern formation. Okay, so far look for reversal, aggressive move from the bottom. All right, so we can see this pattern. This is going to be the bigger correction. Okay, so this is going to be the bigger correction for more downside. All right, simple ABC move for more downside. All right, flat correction for more downside. Okay, so once we're going to see that wave, then we're going to decide either we need to look for it to continue to the downside, the chart which I have just shown you in bigger time frame, all right, the daily time frame. All right, so far, look for aggressive move, first impulse, correction, buy, go back up to that top. If going to be very, very aggressive, stay in for longer term reversal. All right, that's what you guys need to look for on the pound dollar. So this is your goal chart. Okay, within that chart, one more drop is possible, but your longer term view is to go back up. All right, go back up. So you guys remember the longer term perspective, all right, bigger structure, I mean. Okay, here at that bottom, we need to see bigger correction. All right, give us a bigger correction at this area before we start to sell the gold for longer term to the downside. Okay, so what is your trade? That is your trade. Okay, rather than this trade, go back up. All right, so it can go back, it can drop for one more move. All right, it can break down for one more move down. All right, so like that move. Okay, so this correction needs to be bigger slightly on 1 hour time frame, and then sell the stronger breakdown for short term. Look for buy from the bottom again. All right. Okay, if you don't see that trade and price is going to take off, watch for correction before you jump into the market. All right, watch for correction and then buy. Okay, this is going to be slightly late over there, but going to confirm that trend is going to go back up. Okay, it is going to go back up. All right, let me show you the lower time frame. Even you can buy from the current price as well, but going to be slightly risky over there because it is currently forming a correction. All right, so stronger buy, correction at this area rather than the above the trend line on lower time frame, correction, buy. Okay, so if not comfortable to trade at the current price, then wait for it to break down that trend. Okay, so far it is not so aggressive for upside, it is forming a correction. You see that? Okay, so breakdown, aggressive breakdown back to the bottom. All right, like that. You see that? Like that, stronger breakdown. Okay, if you see that, sell it, put stop behind that, let the market form new low and buy from the bottom again, gold. Silver, just simply keep buying the silver every time when it is just coming close to the bottom. All right, so same like the last week. Just place your orders over there. Okay, so buy at this area. Look for buy. Pound CAD, short term sell, gonna be over there. Yeah, you know that for longer term we are looking for correction at this area. Bigger correction. Yeah, bigger correction at this area, like that correction for more downside. All right, so there is a setup on this pair. Okay, this setup. Right, watch for breakdown. All right, this flag breakdown and sell this. Stronger breakdown, sell it. Okay, and 15-minute correction, continuation to the downside. All right, this setup. Okay, so price should not break above that top. It should stay under that. Okay, so this is the trade you are looking for, that trade. Okay, at this area, continuation. All right, so continuation. And once price is going to complete that wave, watch for another correction. All right, so once price is going to complete that wave, watch for another correction and then drop. If price is not going to give you correction, going to take off from the bottom, correction, bigger correction. Yeah, buy for that bigger correction, daily correction, and then drop. Pound Aussie dollar. Okay, so bigger structure is same like last week. We need to see a bigger correction. All right, bigger correction at this area and then drop, continuation to the downside. All right, so on this pair, there is no setup currently. What you guys need to look for, this correction to complete. All right, so this kind of correction. All right, and then sell setup to the downside. You can even buy for short term. This pair, make sure you trade carefully, but you can buy. Okay, you can buy when this wedge is going to break up. Okay, 15-minute time frame, not on the 1 hour, 15-minute time frame, aggressive move, flag, and then short term buy that trade and then drop to the downside. Continuation, yeah. So pound New Zealand dollar still looking for one more up move. Okay, it has broken down the bottom. You know that the bigger structure. Yeah, this flag needs to break down. Okay, but within that flag, one more up move is possible. Okay, this bigger daily flag needs to break down, continuation to the downside. Okay, within that daily flag, this one more up move is possible over there. Okay, so short term buy. All right, so I'm showing you sell on the pound New Zealand dollar. Yeah, so that sell going to give us buy here. All right, that bottom, go back up. All right, that formation, go back up. Okay, so first impulse, correction, buy. So Euro Aussie dollar is just going down, yeah. Euro Aussie dollar is just going down. So as I said, if you guys remember, last time I said Eurocat dropped, Euro Aussie dollar needs to drop, and Euro Aussie dollar and Euro New Zealand dollar needs to drop. Okay, so this pair is falling, but not falling so aggressively. The fall is not so strong on this pair, falling correctively. All right, so you guys need to see a bigger correction on this pair, at least on 4-hour time frame or on daily time frame at this area. Okay, bigger correction and then drop. Big money gonna be over there on this pair in coming days. Same like the EuroCAD. Okay, so just going down. Here, you guys need to watch for a correction before you go for sell on this pair. All right, so buy setup is not there. It is just keep pushing for the downside. Yeah, here bigger correction like 4-hour time frame, like that correction, and then continuation to the downside. All right, so there are short-term setups on very low time frame. I mean, like 15-minute time frame. You guys can trade on those. You guys can trade on that time frame, but make sure you trade carefully. Yeah. Okay, so bigger correction at this area, and then continuation to the downside, similar like that wave. Okay, so for buy for that correction, go back to the. Let me show you the short-term sell first, and then I will show you what you guys need to look for buy. All right, so you see these corrections. Okay, this is the trend. You see that correction? 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 This is the trend. Okay, you need to see another correction. All right, another correction like flat formation, and that's your short-term 15-minute trade. Once you take that trade, take your profit and leave the market. Okay, so for buy, for correction, the correction which I'm just showing, okay, for that correction, first impulse. All right, first impulse, correction, stronger. Yeah, this is currently it is not forming a first impulse. Correction and buy for short term, for buy for upside, a medium term buy. Yeah, and then when we're gonna see bigger correction is just appearing over there, we're gonna start to sell the Euro New Zealand dollar, Euro Aussie dollar for longer term to the downside. Okay, so Euro New Zealand dollar. Hope you guys already into that trade. Yeah, I was showing you this trade. Since very long, yeah. All right, let me show you the weekly chart. We are looking for this bigger weekly flag to break down. All right, this weekly flag to break down and continue to the downside. Okay, give us that wave. All right, so within that flag, this flag, there is one more up move possible. That one more up move is possible. All right, one more bullish wave is possible. We can see one more up move. Okay, if you are holding your sell, just watch it to continue. Watch it to break down and keep pushing for the downside. If you are holding, watch it to continue for more downside. I have shown you these charts before as well, if you remember, guys. Yeah, that's what we were looking for from top. So currently price is just about to finish this move, that wave. Okay, we are watching price action at that bottom. We are looking for it to break down and keep pushing for the downside. Yeah, if it is not going to break down, we're going to take off our profit. We're going to look for this move. Okay, that move. Similar like this. Yeah, I have shown you that buy setup as well, if you guys remember that wave. Okay, buy setup at this area. Same wave, same trade again. So first of all, look for breakdown. Currently price is very, very aggressive, trying to break down. So sell setup is not there at the current price. If you are going to take sell setup, that's going to be very, very risky on the current price. All right, so just simply watch it to break down first. Okay, breakdown, correction, and then more downside. Okay, more downside. Currently there is no setup on this pair at the current price. For a reversal, you guys need to watch for the first impulse, the example which I have just shown you. Sell from, on the chart, this chart. All right, so for buy, currently buy setup is not there. All right, so for buy, you see that's called first impulse. All right, that's called first impulse. Okay, same first impulse from the bottom, correction. Yeah, you see that correction? Okay, let me show you the correction. You see that correction? That's the correction after the first impulse. Again, more downside. Okay, so you just need to repeat that. You just need to repeat that step from the bottom. All right, so first impulse, same correction. You can buy once price is going to form a first impulse. This is the first impulse. This is the first impulse. Okay, correction, buy back to that top. Take off your profit. Those who are holding sell, yeah, take off your profit and look for buy. Okay, at this area. Okay, first impulse, correction, buy. Okay, if you don't see that first impulse, you are having another correction. They're going to be a short-term sell setup. All right, if they're going to be another correction like that, like the previous one. Okay, like these corrections, like that correction, another correction. All right. Okay, they're going to be a short-term sell setup with the previous trend. All right, that's what you guys need to look for currently on the Euro New Zealand dollar. For reversal, first impulse. For continuation, for more downside, flag, and then sell. I'll try my best to update that chart. I think I have updated that chart, that weekly chart. I'll try my best to update once I will see there is an opportunity for you guys. Yeah, I have updated these charts. Okay, just look at that. We were looking for that sell way before this sell. Yeah, that sell when price was just hitting, forming new higher high. Yeah, looking for flag, and that flag appeared over there and then broken down. But right after that, we haven't seen that correction. We haven't seen that correction. Price aggressively went up, and then we have seen correction, and then we started to sell it again. We were selling again and again every time when the euro New Zealand dollar was just forming new high. You see that? Just shown you that chart. Okay, so I haven't updated after that, but if I see that there is an opportunity for upside, yeah, that wave is going to come, I will update that chart. Just keep eye on the euro New Zealand dollar chart. All right, so CAD yen is not at a good place to trade on, but what you guys need to look for, yeah, simple correction and the continuation to the downside. All right, simple correction at this area and then continuation. So currently this pair is not at top of my list, but if you are trading on this pair, make sure you trade carefully. Yeah, correction and then continuation. All right, so this pair is also not at a good place to trade. I think I should ignore that chart rather than showing you trade setup on this pair for this week. If I'll see setup during the week, I will post that chart. So just watch and just follow me on the social sites. All right, on the TV or on the Telegram. Follow me over there if I'll see setup. Okay, so we are looking for that trade buy setup on the Kiwi yen. Okay, so buy setup is not there on the Aussie yen. Sell setup is gonna be over there on the CAD yen. Once you're gonna see that correction, the correction which I have just shown, ask you to look for before you trade on the CAD yen. Okay, these pairs, this pair can give you setups once you're gonna see that correction. Okay, if you don't see that correction, it will go back up. It will go back up. So short-term buy gonna be over there. So currently I'm neutral on these pairs, CAD yen, Aussie yen, and just looking for buy on the Kiwi yen. Go back up, yeah, buy setup. So Euro Chief, I hope you guys are holding your trade. You are holding your sell, yeah, quick sell. You see that quick sell? So people were showing that 120 gonna break up. Yeah, it is not breaking up that top. Yeah, so quick sell on the Euro Chief. I hope you guys are holding your sell. So for next week, Euro and pound pairs, there is one more up move before big fall. Yeah. No, on pound dollar, we can see big wave either way. We can see big wave for upside, we can see big wave for downside. Yeah, for downside on pound dollar, we need to see a correction, a flat correction or flag correction before we start to sell the pound dollar for longer term to the downside. Yeah, so that is less likely currently. So we are looking for the first impulse on the pound dollar, aggressive buy at the current price and go back up to the 150 or 140 area. All right, that's what we are looking for on the pound dollar. And on the euro pound shown you buy setup, and on the euro dollar, we are looking for again first impulse, break up the wedge, correction and give us a bigger correction or complete reversal, go back to the 125 area again. All right, so on this pair, yeah, this pair, correction and drop. Okay, correction and drop. If you guys don't see correction, you see first impulse, correction, and go back up. Okay, we are at the reversal area on the Euro Chief. Okay, so let me show you the example so that you guys can understand that what you need to look for before you trade on the Euro Chief. Okay, just put that part of the chart at the current price. Okay, before you buy the Euro Chief, make sure you see that. Okay, currently price is aggressive to the downside. There is no buy setup. Okay, aggressive buy, correction. All right, correction, and then you go for that trade. All right, then you go for that trade. Okay, stronger buy is not there currently. Okay, so if we see correction, just stay into your trades. Yeah, if we see correction, a bigger correction, just stay your shorts. The shorts you are holding, stay and look for it to continue for more downside. Breakdown and continue to the downside. All right, like that. Okay, so for buy, keep an eye on the aggressive buy. If you see that aggressive buy is just coming over there, similar like the Euro New Zealand dollar. All right, let me draw some trend lines on this so that you guys start to see patterns and structure. All right, so like running flat. All right, so aggressive move, correction, and then you trade for the upside. Okay, then you trade for the upside. So just hold your sell if you are holding sell on the Euro Chief. Just hold your sells. So the oil, let me look at the oil. There is a setup on the oil. Other pairs, there is no setup on the other pairs. All right, so price is falling slightly aggressively at the current price. Okay, so correction. Sorry, let me make it some bigger so that you guys can see that. Okay, so correction, go down, form a bigger correction, go back up. All right. Okay, so for this trade and for that trade, you need to see correction at this area. Okay, before you trade for one more bullish wave like that, you need to see this correction. Okay, similar like the previous one. So it's slightly, you know, not a flag like triangle. Okay, before you trade on that. Okay, so what we are looking for, we are not looking for this, we are not looking for that pattern. Although that pattern can appear over there, but we are not looking for, we are looking for it to go back up from the current price, hit the 80 area. Okay, let me show you what you guys need to look for. Currently it is forming a correction, another correction. Okay, for one more drop. Okay, so couple of more bars, one more drop, first impulse, buy that, correction, go back to the 85 area. All right, go back to the 85 area. Okay, if you don't see that one more drop, price is going to break up aggressively, watch for this correction, then buy back to the 80 area, 85 area. All right. Okay, so if you don't see that first impulse at all, this first impulse at all, and price is just turning into a bigger correction at this area, okay, bigger correction, like 4 hour, this is 1 hour, yeah, bigger correction, then gonna be breakdown, the breakdown setups, and the bigger correction, the pattern which I have just shown you in bigger time frame, simple ABC move, and then go back up. First, currently, you guys don't need to consider the sell on the oil. Okay, just go for this kind of trade. Yeah, that kind of trade. That kind of trade. Okay, I was showing you buy setup at this area if you remember. Yeah, I was showing you buy setup at this area if you remember that buy setup. Okay, so again, showing you same setup. Yeah, price can go down for one more drop, can test that at the bottom, can go back up. Okay, if not going to be aggressive like the one, like the previous one, like this previous one, and going to be aggressive, corrective, yeah, then let this correction get bigger, short term sell, break down that that this flag, and then again buy. All right, correction gonna get bigger. I hope we're gonna see continuation from the current price for upside rather than the correction and breakdown. We're gonna see continuation to the upside. All right, so the natural gas, one more drop. Yeah, it is just keep pushing for short term upside, correctively for upside. Yeah, so same setup, same guys. We are looking for one more drop and then up. It is rising correctively. So again, same setup. Go for sell on the natural gas, and once price gonna complete that one more, yeah, there is an aggressive sell. Yeah, complete that one more sell and then go back up. So sell on the natural gas. All right, so and on platinum, one more drop and then up. Okay, so look for that short-term sell. Same trade, the trade we have just shown you before. All right, that trade. Okay, this short-term sell and then buy from the bottom. Okay, longer term buy. All right, so stronger sell, breakdown of that, of this flag. Okay, sell this breakdown. All right, so sell this breakdown like that. You see that? Okay, sell this stronger breakdown back to the bottom and buy from the bottom. Okay, so you need to watch this from the bottom. All right, this circle within, yeah, price action. You see that price action within that circle here at that bottom. Once price gonna hit that bottom, once you see that price action, buy and hold your trade for longer term on the platinum. So the equity market, currently we don't see setup on the equity market, guys. So equity market is just keep pushing for upside. All right, so not a worthy setup on the equity market currently. Price has just resumed trend. You see that, correction which I was asking you to look for before you trade. Yeah, continuation. So if you are comfortable to buy at the current price at the previous high, you can do that. It's up to you. All right, it's up to you. If you still want to buy, you can do that, but carry risk. All right. So buying buying at the top, carry risk. All these. Okay, so do John. Here you can watch for that flag, buy. If not, flag is not coming over there, breaking down, testing that bottom, buy again. All right, buy on the dip. All right, so I was showing you buy since very long on these charts. All right, so correction and continuation. If not going to continue testing that bottom again or going to form ABC move, yeah, they're going to be a buy. I will update that chart once I will see that it is going to form an ABC move. So far, you guys need to look for it to continue for upside. Okay, same here, same like the Dow Jones. Correction is just appearing over there. Correction and continuation. Yeah, your target is 3,000. So Nike. All right, so Nike is also same continuation. All right, continuation. Keep pushing the way it is. Just keep pushing for upside. All right, so correction, which is just trying to develop over there. Keep pushing for upside. If you are comfortable to trade at the current price, you can trade. If you are not comfortable, just simply ignore that. So let's look at the crypto coins. Okay, there is going to be a short-term buy setup on this chart. Let me show you. Short-term buy setup. By the way, just look at this chart. Let me show you. All right, so that wave completed. That wave just completed. So I'm going to show you a short-term setup on this pair, and that short-term setup going to be buy with the previous trend short-term buy. All right, that bottom, that's your trade. All right. Okay, watch this bottom and continuation. That's your trade. Test that top again. Short-term buy. If price is not going to give you that price action at this area and going to break down, so let it break down. Let it simply form that ABC move. All right, simple ABC move. Buy again. Okay, buy again from new low. All right, so that's short-term trade. Okay, so short-term buy on the Turkish lira. So Bitcoin, yeah, so people are just keep posting after 30 minutes, after 15 minutes, keep posting. So after, first 15 minutes, they are buying. And after next 15 minutes, they are selling the same chart. Okay, so this is the longer term view. Okay, go back up for longer term. All right, so what was the last time, I mean, what we were looking for last time? We were looking for this drop. Yeah, that one more drop back to the bottom. Bear flag is less likely because the trend is very, very strong. Trend is very, very strong on the Turkish lira. All right, so this is what we are having. Struggling. So Turkish lira is just struggling against the dollar. Okay, so short them buy with the previous trend rather than selling against the strong trend. All right, don't you see that strong trend? What price is just doing? So you need you need to you need a lot of money to reverse this trend. A lot of money. Yeah, one person can't do that. Okay, a lot of money for this move. A lot of money. Okay, so just simply follow that trend. Follow that trend. Okay, so follow correction on lower time frame, which I've just shown you, and that short-term trade with the previous trend. Okay, so Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin, that what it is doing. That's what it is doing. Breakdown, yeah. Okay, correction. Breakdown. All right, correction broken down. Another correction broken down, and watch for another correction for more breakdown. So we are looking for buy Bitcoin for longer term on 6,000 area. Okay, but for buying at the 6,000 area, we're gonna watch price action before we jump into the market. So I was showing you 6,000 area for buy since very long. All right. So make sure you trade carefully. Don't simply just get into the market once price gonna hit the 6,000 area. Watch for the first impulse. Again, no, I think you guys see first impulse because those who are following me since for a while, they see first impulse. Okay, this one more drop, guys. One more drop back to that bottom. All right, test that bottom. Give us a correction, break down, short term sell, and give us that first impulse from the bottom and correction. Go back up. All right. So for short term sell, similar correction, okay, at this area. All right, that correction, breakdown, and buy. Look for buy from 6,000 area. So let's suppose if it is going to break down this 6,000 area, the previous low. I'm not anticipating. We are not anticipating that price going to break down this 6,000 area. So in case if it is going to break down this 6,000 area, so your setup is not this, okay? If it is going to, I mean, if it is going to break down, this is not your longer term setup. Okay, this is not the trade you need to look for longer term. Yeah, at least first buy you need to consider as 6,000. 6,000, all right? Okay, this is not the trade you guys need to look for longer term. Although this is a good money back to the 4,000 area, this is a good money, but this is not the longer term trade. All right, so this is the longer term trade. No, it is not going to do that. It's not going to make a crash. Yeah, sellers are just lost their patience. Sellers are just losing their steam. Okay, so in a night, it can go back up to 10,000 again in a night. All right, in a night, this pair can go back up aggressively. So short term sell 6,000 area. Watch for buy. Watch for it to go back up. So same on all other charts. Same behavior. Okay, last week I have shown you correction and drop on the Ethereum. Same again. All right, same again. Ethereum can test the bottom again. Ethereum can test that bottom again. All right, this bottom 300 area, 350, that area again. Okay, so watch for buy longer term at this area, the 350 for longer term buy, double bottom. So far on lower time frame, you guys need to look for another correction like the previous one and one more drop. All right, so let me show you the past chart so that you guys can get the idea. Okay, so that's what we were looking for, aggressive sell or correction. Okay, another correction. Simple, another correction. You see that? Another correction. One more drop. This area. Longer term buy, short term sell. Okay, make sure you trade carefully for sell on the Ethereum. Yeah, so you are selling for short term, not for longer term. It is already at the 300 area or within those ranges. So make sure you trade carefully for downside. Okay, so downside potential gonna be this much. Okay, back to that bottom, this much. Another correction. Yeah, this impulse is just going to appear over. Let that impulse complete first. Complete first. All right, another correction. Okay, one more drop back to that bottom and buy, longer term buy. Same on all other altcoins against the dollar. I'm showing you altcoins against the dollar. Yeah, I'm showing you for longer term perspective, not for short term trades. All right, so those who are looking to convert their dollar into altcoins for longer term, keep eye on these coins. Okay, so this is what I was showing you last time. Yeah, complete that move, complete one more drop. Yeah, so price is just about to complete that one more drop. Okay, so another correction on lower time frame, another correction, go down. All right, that move. Okay, so watch this area for buy $1. So if price is going to hit the 30 cent or 40 cent or 50 cent area, that's going to be ideal place to buy the OITA. Ideal place, 50 cent or 50 cent, 40 cent. Yeah, ideal place. Buy OITA as much as you can if OITA is going to hit those areas. Currently, it is struggling to break below the $1 area. Yeah, so watch $1 area for buy. If going to break down, add more. All right, so add more at the 50 cent area or 30 cent area. This is ideal place to hold for longer term. Okay, another correction, go down back to that bottom. Yeah, first of all, watch for double bottom. Double bottom. If holding, buy at $1. If still forming flag, keep going down, 30 cent. Ideal place to go for longer term. Buy on the OITA. OITA and Ripple. And couple of others I will show you. Okay, opportunities basically forming over there on these coins. All right. Okay, we were watching that we were watching for another correction. So that correction is just trying to break down. Okay, so watch for this impulse to complete another correction. Drop that area. If forming another correction, keep breaking down. Ideal place to buy OITA for longer term. All right, so Ripple, same chart again, same like the previous week. Longer term buy from where? From the 30 cent area. Longer term buy. Okay, so currently which wave? This wave is just completing over there. There are many, just head to the Google. Okay, this move. Okay, so that's going to be the trade, longer term trade. That's going to be the big buy. All right, so short term trade is just over on the Ripple, about to finish. About to finish. Another correction was just appearing over there and was just trying to break down. All right, so watch that bottom, this 40 cent area for buy for longer term. All right, let this impulse complete, correction, one more drop, new low, 30 cent area, ideal buy, hold it for longer term. All right, if price is not going to hit the 30 cent area, and going to test that bottom 40 cent area, buy. All right, this is your first impulse. Yeah, this is clearly telling us that previous trend is dead at this area, and the fall is also corrective. This fall is also corrective, not so aggressive. All right, so just place your order on the 40 cent and 30 cent areas for longer term for upside. Okay, so same again on the NEM. So these charts which are running against the dollar, forming same structure, same patterns. If you understand the one chart, if you understand one chart, you understand all charts. Okay, so longer term trade, go back up. So short term trade is this, very, very small. You should not consider that trade. So you should look for to go back up. Okay, another correction, go down. Watch for another correction and go down. We are looking for another correction, this correction. Price just formed that correction and just breaking down. All right, so another correction and go down. Okay, so watch previous bottom and start to build your positions. Same on this chart as well, on Vergecoin. Okay, previous bottom, look for buy. Okay, short-term sell set up on lower time frame, same like the others. All right, so you should not consider that sell, guys. Just consider the buy. It is already at the bottom. All right, so you can start to consider the buy. Yeah, as long as you see these corrections, let the market come down and then start to build your positions for upside. So dash, daily time frame. All right, so new low, buy. Short-term sell, same like other charts is. Short-term sell, new low, lower low, longer term trade. Right, this is also a good trade. Dash, longer term buy on the dash, also a good trade. Okay, so short term. What is the short term? Another correction and one more drop. Okay, make sure you trade carefully on this move. Yeah, start to look for that trade. All right, so Monero, bottom, look for buy. All right, that bottom. All right, this bottom. All right, this bottom, look for buy. All right, look for buy. And Litecoin, same on the Litecoin. Yes, same chart like the Monero. Okay, so watch that bottom. This bottom, this bottom, this bottom, yeah, and look for buy. Yeah, so that short-term trade is finished, which I have just shown you last week as well. You can look for it to go back up. DigiByte, same, yeah. Short-term sell setup, lower time frame, that bottom, this is your trade. Start to build your positions for upside. Okay, so same here, like Litecoin. Okay, this bottom. All right, that bottom, yeah. This is your trade for longer term. Normally, you know, these are the high potential trade setup. Normally, no one gonna show you these trade setups. I'm showing you. Okay, you're not gonna see these setups anywhere. All right, so these are the high potential setups. So these coins just need some time. Yeah, these trades need some time. I mean, longer term, price gonna go back up. Okay, short term, one more drop and buy. See a coin, one more drop, bottom, buy. All right, so you see that short term was showing you short term buy, a short term sell last week. Okay, that bottom. All right, that bottom, go back up. Hold these coins for longer term. All right, so same on this coin. One more drop and longer term buy from the bottom. All right, so flag is just there. Watch for that to break. So very good opportunities for longer term. All right, buy. Gonna give you lot of money. These old coins gonna give you a lot of money in longer term. All right, so same here. One more drop and buy for longer term. All right, so longer term buy. One more drop and go back up. One more drop, yeah. This one more drop and go back up for longer term. All right. Okay, so one more drop and then go back up for longer term. Red coin, same here. One more drop and then go back up for longer term. All right, so same here. Cardano, one more drop. Drop is about to finish. Yeah, that one more drop which I was just showing you last week. Okay, so complete that. Start to build your positions from this bottom. All right, about to finish. All right, that bottom. Okay, that trade. All right, so BitPay, same. This move, the move which I was showing you last week, about to finish. So start to build your position for upside. Okay, so same on this coin, pure coin. If you trade on that coin, okay, one more drop is about to finish. Longer term buy. All these coins gonna give you a lot of money. Yeah, if you're gonna hold these coins for longer term, these coins gonna give you a lot of money. So Lemon is at not at a good place to hold for longer term, but at this area, all right. Previous low or new low and longer term buy. Okay, I'm just going to show you a clue. All right, so all these coins, I'm just going to show you. Let me show you the. Let's suppose this coin. This coin, yeah, I'm just going to show you the potential on these old coins. Almost same potential you're gonna see on all these coins in coming months. All right, so I think I haven't posted on this chart, maybe on the 4-hour time frame. Let me look at that. Not on the 4-hour time frame, so let me look at this one and see a coin. All right, so here we got that. Okay, so small investment on these coins, very small investment can give you that much money. All right, this is just one coin potential. All right, so it went up aggressively from that bottom. All right, aggressively went up from that bottom. Okay, coming down again, going to test that bottom again. So longer term trade. All right, okay, almost the same on all coins which I have just shown you. All right, so almost same potential you're gonna see on all coins, on all these coins. Okay, so let me show you the pattern which we're gonna see in longer term, the pattern which I'm anticipating. Okay, this is the pattern we are anticipating. A quick buy, go back up aggressively. All right, this kind of move, this kind of wave we are looking for. Okay, that kind of. So again, there's gonna be a buy once price gonna get back to the bottom on this coin again, Bitcoin. But this is what you're gonna see in longer term on those coins. Okay, huge potential. You see that? Same behavior, same pattern. All right, so price was struggling at that bottom and it took off. That's what the coins which I have just shown you they are doing currently. First of all, buy these coins, then tell me later on that you have made some money. All right. Get ready for up moves. Any question, guys? All right. So you want further information about our group? Just head to the techtradingacademy.com. All right. Just head to the techtradingacademy.com, and there is a form. Fill that form. All right. So fill that form and send that form to me for further information. You're gonna get further information over there. You can fill that form, this form, yeah, and you're gonna get further information from me. Any other question, guys? So you are asking for the exchange. Just Google. There are a lot of good exchange. Just Google and choose that exchange which is in your own country. All right, rather than looking for outside from your country. Yes, you can. So Becker, Oita, yeah. If you are looking just one coin, then Oita. So what I will suggest, let's suppose you have made your mind to spend you small money. You want to spend small money, like $2,000. Yeah, you have made your mind. You want to spend that $2,000. Yeah, rather than spending that $2,000 on one coin, spread this $2,000 on all coins, on all altcoins. Yeah, like $200 on one coin and $300 on one coin, and like that, rather than just spending that $2,000 on just one coin. Yeah, okay. So just spread your investment on all these coins. First of all, look for a good exchange. There are many exchanges. Just Google it. A lot of exchanges are there. Just Google it. You're gonna see list over there. Yeah. Anything else? If no, let's finish this here. Okay, so thank you very much for being with me. Thank you very much for coming for this week. We'll see you again next week. Until then, have a nice weekend, profitable week. Enjoy your trading, yeah? Bye bye.